splashing some nights. Hello? Hey! I saw you! I saw you! Who in the world are you?
I'm just curious what you think about being in a story where it sort of almost requires multiple heroes, you know, like this whole group of people, was that an important part of the story when you were reading it?
Yeah, something that's so special about this movie is exactly what you just said. It's about finding your purpose, and within that purpose, each person discovers that in their own way, in their own individual way, they are a hero. They are a hero in this scenario, and so I think that's quite profound. That in life, we're all connected. That's something that's a theory that's proposed in this film. We're all connected, and we all have our individual purpose. And by fulfilling our purpose, we help and we inspire those around us, and we support those around us.
My God, you have an animal size.
I don't know who you are, but you did something to my thoughts.
Where are you from?
The blue world.
It feels like it says something about as long as you find something to believe in, you've found a purpose in some way. That belief somehow connects you to a bigger thing, and you start thinking globally rather than individually, and that's gonna be your purpose, is to be part of a community or something. Maybe that's what's going on.
When the door to her world is opened, others will come through.
It's indicative of how I was manufacturing the movie, and the story was adding one seemingly irrelevant part to another and building, and so the movie has a multicolored, multi-ethnic, multi-lead feeling to it, and they all become kind of one being by the end, and somehow I trusted that would happen.
What do you think it was? Some kind of dog? Are there any wolves in this area? Hyenas?
An animal that size doesn't just walk around not be seen.
Could you just talk a little bit about working with Paul, and maybe your favorite day on set with him?
I had many days on set that were fantastic. The two best ones, I would say, was one near the beginning. I'm kind of like the same size as Paul, and he had to spend so much time carrying me in this film. It was just totally absurd.
You know, she's a very kind woman, and there was the stuff I had to do running around carrying her. And I mean, it's like I'm just pathetic at that kind of thing, and she was so tolerant and helpful about it.
We had to run really, really fast for 14 hours straight up these stairs where there was slick plywood, slick wet plywood. And we're like, could this be any more of a hazardous run? This is ridiculous.
And thank God I never dropped her. I was just like, if I drop this woman, I'm never gonna forgive myself. It was such a big macho rite of passage for me to make sure that I got through this and didn't screw it up and didn't drop her, and she was very cool about it.
Poor guy, I mean, he's so strong that, hopefully he didn't get injured, but we did have a few tumbles here and there. It was kind of dangerous.
Oh my God, I was like, I gotta run upstairs? I can barely carry her. She's light. I'm just weak. I'm weak.
You have such a great fascination with the dark, romantic netherworld. And could you maybe talk a little bit about where you feel like that may come from, or?
I mean, the unknown is basically what we're all scared of, right? And the unknown for me is a very magical place. There's fear there, but there is a great romance of what's the possibilities. What's there? Is it scary? Is it threatening? Is it benevolent? Is it something that can help us? And so any place where I can put the unknown, space, the sea, the forest, your closet, anywhere where you're not sure what made that noise, is a wonderful starting place to tell any story.
Cleveland, run!
only go wrong? What's happening? I thought it was gonna be safe!
M. Night Shyamalan's Lady in the Water.
How many of you are there?